Well, we dug some holes and amazing things just kept coming out of them. Well, welcome to Finding America. It is really nice to see you here. So, Chris was able to get out this past Saturday and he couldn't have picked a better time. This is actually going to be the very first full hunt of the new permission that I have at the 1830's mansion. Now, as it turned out, it was a beautiful day and it was a spectacular location. And we even had a very cool new toy to play with. Well, we ended up finding amazing things from start to finish in this one, and I really hope you enjoy watching it. Well, Chris and I are out here bright and early, and yeah, he called me over. And there's some pretty interesting news too. He's using one of the new machines that's been added to the Finding America arsenal, I guess.
It's been a while since I used one, but
yep.
I got it set up the way I kind of remember, and
yeah,
so far she's been rocking and rolling.
Yeah, we have a XP Deus II,
yeah,
and I definitely have serious detecting and XP in France to thank for that. And so he's breaking that one in, and I also have a Xterra Elite Pro, or Xterra Pro Elite, that I've also added to the
stable.
We're trying to find the right word for that, but so I'll be using that in the future as well. And Chris said he got something interesting. We don't know if it's a flat button or a coin.
I'm thinking coin.
It wasn't even that deep, was it?
Well, it was 4 or 5 inches.
That looks like a coin. Looks like a nickel.
You think it is nickel size?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done anything yet.
What was it ringing up at?
In the 60s.
Yeah, I think that's nickel range.
It is old, whatever it is.
I think it's a V or a shield.
It's been a long time since I got a shield. You might have to kind of poke at it for a second.
Yeah, sure.
Where's my handy dandy? Here we go. Let's see if I can get a good wipe on it.
That's going to be a V or a shield.
Crusty.
Here. The Andre pencil.
Trying to see which side is what. Holy moly. That is a tough one.
That's Slick Willie.
Yeah. Huh. This might take a second.
Well, we're going to keep working on it, and we'll be right back, and we'll see what he ended up with. Well, I tell you, this one is definitely a Slick Rick.
It's hard to get that crust off, but I vaguely think I see a wreath.
Yeah, so we're thinking V.
I'm
nickel.
leaning V.
And it's ringing up at 24 on my Manticore. Shield nickel usually ring a little bit lower, but
yeah,
that's not gospel.
I will take that all day long, though.
Yeah,
man. It's been a minute since I got one.
I'll have to work on it. And
very cool.
And I see a rim all the way around it too, and that leads me to lean towards V nickel. So very cool. Hopefully I can get some detail back home, but yeah, that's a great find.
Awesome.
Hey, first good find for the Deus II.
Out here.
Yeah. Well, anywhere. Just got fired up.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris called over and said, horseshoe. There you go.
Look at the size of that lip on it.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Well,
neat.
That's something you would definitely expect to find here.
Yes.
Well, I might have something cool in the hole. Yeah, I called Chris over, and It was ringing up a nickel for me, but out of the hole now it's ringing like 13, 14, which that's kind of a good sign for a button.
Yeah.
Chris had it ringing up around, well, 50, it was under a nickel, yeah.
56 or something?
Yeah. But it might be workwear, it might be old, I don't know. It might just be ironback, it feels ironback. But...
Is it a shotgun shell?
I think it's too small. I think it's a...
20.
Here, you want to hold that?
Yeah.
Let me try to barf it. And if you think this sounds like I'm taking a buzzsaw to this thing, it's just the microphone picks it up really well. People think I'm like torturing this thing. Wow, what is going on here? I don't, it's really clean. Gosh. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna reach in to the bag. See if I can get anything off of this. Is this a shield nickel button?
Uh-huh.
Because everything's too worn. Everything we're finding is a bit... Oh no, here it comes. Oh yeah, that's got something on it. I think it's going to be some kind of workwear button, but I don't mind that. I mean, a War of 1812 would be cool, but... There is something on this. Oh wow, look at there. Train.
Is it a train?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from here.
Yeah. One more pass with the Andre pencil. Yeah, this is awesome. I've never found a train button quite like this. It's big. Big button. Now you can see it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Locomotive car, coal car behind it. Very cool. It might have some writing up here. I found them that way. But I will definitely take that. That's going to be 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, probably 20s, 30s, possibly teens, but yeah.
Iron.
Love it.
Cool.
Absolutely love it. Well, I've got something pretty cool here too. I guess it's my turn for a shoe, but this time I got a complete mule shoe. And I know I've had people ask me in the past, how can you tell a mule shoe from a horseshoe? And I think this one will let you know. They're tall and they're narrow. And horseshoes are generally more U-shaped, spread out between these two pieces. They're much wider out. So mule shoes are much narrower, and the mule was actually an extremely popular domestic animal. After the oxen in Tennessee, when the mule came out, everyone switched to mules. They were a lot cheaper to take care of, and they were definitely a workhorse. Oh, Chris said he got something, so I'm heading over here.
We're on the board now.
Oh,
as far as these go.
Yeah.
It looks like another overall or work button, but it says the Banana. I don't know, man.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Doesn't look familiar to me.
Get you a close-up look at this. Yeah, it's definitely one that I haven't found, so very cool.
I am sorry.
I know. I told him he's not allowed to find any varieties I haven't found before. So, you know.
For a Coke Zero, you might be able to get that one off me.
It won't mean anything unless I dug it. Well, we have another mystery solved this week, thanks to all of you watching last week. You'll probably remember that really unusual lead object that I found during last week's episode. Well, luckily, David Leslie was watching the episode and he went right over to the comment section to let me know that what I'd probably found was the lower half, the leg and chaps of a lead toy Indian or cowboy. Well, I think that this was actually made by a company called Barclay back in the 1930s and was possibly part of one of their old Wild West toy sets. So a huge thank you goes out to David Leslie and everyone else that worked really hard to help make last week's mystery find this week's mystery solved. Well, this was a nice surprise. Been digging up a lot of iron, but when you dig up around a place this old, I just can't resist the iron. I'm hoping it's a bayonet or something, but this one was giving me a really banging conductive signal, 43. And I dug down, didn't have to go too far. Check this out. It's the top of an old change purse or a clutch.
That thing is perfect.
Isn't it?
Shape.
Wow, look at oh, it's a triple one. See, it has 3 kiss locks here.
Oh, cool.
So that was like 2 compartments.
Awesome.
Let's start. And we got the guy on his bike.
Mr. Dirt Bike.
Dirt biker there. But that is really, really cool. Now, you know, I'm gonna I couldn't even hear myself over that one. But you know I'm gonna check the hole.
I hope.
And hopefully there's just a few silver dollars down there somewhere. So I told Chris, I said I'm gonna check the hole, but I've never had one of these ring off again after I find a change purse. But it did.
It did.
Look here. Woo. But don't get too excited though. It rang up a 36.
I'm containing myself.
I'm not.
Come on. At least
just one coin.
Or a token.
A compact.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So, let's see. Oh. I'm going to prolong this, you know. I'm going to savor it.
Exciting.
Oh, no.
Oh, what is that?
Nothing great. Well, yeah, it is. Look at there. That's like a garter clip.
Oh, yeah.
Someone had a garter clip in her change purse.
Little piece. Ooh.
Might be another piece to it. How cool is it? Well, look at this. This is like, that might be the contents. See how it's kind of clumped up together? Wow, how cool is that? Oh, it might be paper. It's just falling apart.
Wow.
I think it's folded up paper. How cool is that?
It's ringing off.
Now, didn't she know there's supposed to be change in the change purse?
How weird.
Of course, that could be a man. That could be a garter clip for a sock, but does that ring? Yeah, that's ringing up.
There's something in there.
Yeah.
Or is it aluminium?
Almost looks like it got burned, huh?
Yeah.
That's like foil or something. It's really strong. Yep, so some kind of metal there. That's crazy.
Maybe?
I don't know, we'll see. What the heck? There's got to be that little barber dime sitting in there somewhere. Yeah, more clumps of the contents of this thing.
That's strange.
It might just be tiny bits of that metal, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Boy, it's going off all over.
What do we have there? I see something around.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think so.
Is it a Brandon Ananana?
Yeah. I hope so. I need a Brandon Ananana for my collection.
Aren't we all?
Holy cow, that is something. I don't know, I'm probably going to have to get it cleaned up a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, there's something. Might have been a cap to a toothpaste. Good Lord.
Odd hole.
Hey, it's a fun one.
Yeah.
I think it's little bits and pieces. If there's anything else, I'll be back. If I can get this cleaned up and it's just St. Gaudens in disguise, I will be back too.
God, yeah.
Well, I had to come back just to show you that this was some kind of a workwear button. I've seen this one before, but I have never found it before. It says headlight. It's so many different varieties, but it's pretty cool. Got a little garter clip and the kiss lock and the latch and a button.
Looks like it's still swinging.
What's
you
it?
Just picked it up and
oh yeah, it's still yeah, it's coming apart a little bit, but
cool.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So we're gonna keep on going. This place is just absolutely amazing. Well, I just dug that change purse, and then I went over here and just got banging 42 signal, much like the change purse. And I've just been pulling out shotgun shell head stamps like crazy. I've put 4 in my pouch. Didn't think much of it, but now here's another one here. And look here, this whole, I just had to show it to you because it's so unusual. Look at all the shotgun shells that are in this clump of dirt. I mean, it's like, look at that. That's crazy. Someone just sat here and just blasted away. I'm hoping he was so consumed with shooting he didn't see that $50 that slipped out. So that looks like maybe a paper clip or a bobby pin. I don't know. I'm going to take my time and clean it out and see if there's anything besides head stamps in here. But I had to show you that. That's pretty wild. It's about 7 of them so far. Well guys, more and more keeps coming out of this hole. Look at all the shotgun shells. I found another chain purse lock set with the kiss locks on it. And I have gotten a couple more workwear buttons too. Check this one out. This one says Pointer. And I found that one before I did a history segment on that. He named the company after his favorite hunting dog, Pointer. And I believe he was located up in Bristol, Tennessee and Bristol, Virginia. And then I also got another one, and this one says Big Mig or Big Mick. I've never found that one before. So there's still more in the hole. I am just camping here because heck, the stuff coming out of this hole is pretty darn awesome. I'm starting to get a lot of suspender buckle pieces. I'm hoping to get a couple whole ones maybe. So I'll be back on the next interesting thing that I found in this bottomless hole so far. Well, I just had 2 things come out and it was almost as if they were listening to me. I'll check this complete suspender buckle out. How beautiful is that? That's just amazing. And I also got this really cool bone button. That came out of the hole. But yeah, very nice. I'm gonna keep on digging here. It's insane. There is a lot of stuff in these holes. Well, another workwear button. I got a couple. I'm going to have to put them in apple cider vinegar. They're pretty illegible right now. And I also got a little horse tack buckle. Check this buckle out. That's got some age to it there. Definitely 1800s. And I've got a couple more signals with the machine. So I'm going to dig those out, and if it's anything, I'll be right back. Well, I was thrilled. I was getting a 42 signal, and look what came out. I thought it was a compact, but it isn't. It's actually part to a shaving stick. It says Williams, I think it says holder top shaving stick. And it has patent dates of 1911, 1912. awesome piece. And yeah, that's awesome as heck. And I still have another signal in here, so I'm gonna have to dig for it, and I'll be right back. Well, my 23 ended up being this complete suspender buckle. Check it out, it says sturdy oak. Is that not cool? It's got a nice little decoration around the edge, and I haven't even cleaned out the backside yet. But yeah, definitely a really killer early 1900s, late 1800s little mini dump here. I don't know, maybe they I have no idea. They burned some clothes here maybe, and just threw garbage in the hole. So I'm having fun. This is really pretty darn awesome. Well, more signals, and I cut a little more out and flipped it over. Here's something you don't see very often. Look at this. I think this is this is a glass lens to a pair of old wire rim eyeglasses. Isn't that awesome? That's insane. Man, it didn't break either. Look how much stuff I have now. That's incredible. There's one more. Well, there's that eyeglass lens, and believe it or not, I just found the second one. Is that not crazy? Oh, I'm like, I hope they were gold. And the rest of them are still here. Or they could have been gold, and they just took the lenses out, kept the gold, and threw them away. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep on going here. Well, what can I say? Another very old suspender buckle piece. I think this one has a heck of a design on it, but it is pretty crusty. Definitely needs to soak in the apple cider vinegar. Hopefully, it's something really cool. Man, this is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's like a 130-year-old little mini dump here, and just full of all kinds of cool stuff. I'm gonna keep on going. I don't even know what to say anymore. There's so much in this hole. And a lot of times I can't even get it with the metal detector because there's so much iron that I just keep going at it and pulling dirt clods out, and every time there's something in one. That's crazy. Check this out, another suspender buckle. And this is my second sturdy oak. I have a matching pair now. I didn't know how much I needed that in my life, and now I do. Oh wow! I'm telling you, this is awesome. This is like one hole and start your workwear and suspender buckle collection. It's unbelievable. Well, I have to say that hole was absolutely insane. I actually spent over an hour digging and sifting through that dirt and pulling things from that hole, and then finally I just sat back and I took it all in. And I just couldn't believe how much stuff came out of just that one hole. Well, Chris has been getting that day is nice and dirty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, except I get to clean it. I don't get that. But he has something really killer here.
Look at that thing.
Oh man, that's
This
awesome.
is not the handle. That's a root. But that's old. That's a hatchet.
That is awesome. I love that piece. That is definitely period. Could date back to the early days of this house for sure.
Yeah. Well, I guess because of rust.
Look
That
here.
is a thick blade.
Well, I don't know. See this
The
notch
notch?
here? I know they use that to pull nails, don't they?
I think so. Yeah, it almost looks like it was done on made.
Yeah. Could have been done later on too.
Awesome.
It's specifically made for square nails. See that?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, man, that is awesome.
It's been a while since I got a...
Yeah, and usually they're axe heads, but this is either a hatchet or a tomahawk.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say it, Chris called me over.
Yeah.
And he found this killer. The
railroad.
I know.
Yeah, look at that steam. At first, when I saw the outline of the outside of it, it looked like one of those from a saw.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, like a saw ornament?
Yeah.
The handle ornament? Yeah. I'm trying to get this one in so it focuses. It's another killer. I mean, this one is killer,
That's
man.
clean.
It's super clean. It's got a beautiful brass front, iron back. And in case you were just wondering where that train might be, it says the railroad. Yeah, I had to break out the magnifying glass to read that, but that is going to clean up beautifully.
Yeah.
Boy, a lot of buttons today.
Man. Tons.
I'll tell you what, Chris and I have not even scratched the surface of this place, and it's just so much fun.
Speaking of surface.
Yeah. This was right on top of the ground.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful.
I hope that color comes through on the camera.
Yeah, let me see if I can. It's opalescent, iridescent.
Some kind of essence.
It is beautiful.
I
Thick.
can only imagine what the whole thing was.
I know, I told him, I said, man, can you imagine if we had the whole piece? Absolutely stunning. It's actually really heavy.
Yeah.
So that's a neat piece, man. Definitely one to hang on to. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, one other thing the owner told us was that they had a lot of Native American artifacts found here, and there used to be an old Indian town downriver. So when I was digging out all those buttons and suspender buckles, this slid out, and I saw this, and I saw the lines, and I said, well, this is kind of weird. And it wasn't until we got back to we were unloading some of our finds. So
Finds and garbage.
yeah. And I said, look, man, there's like 2 holes drilled. It looks like there was a third. So I don't know.
I find it odd on the other side how...
Yeah, they didn't go all the way through.
Yeah, it stops at just little tiny...
What's that called? A gordet? Or a I'm not up on my Native American.
No,
But if anyone out there has an opinion on this one, let me know. But it is definitely like shale or slate. Pretty awesome.
That's...
Well, I called Chris over. I told him, I said, you got to see this. We're hunting behind one of the barns, and this barn actually dates pre-1830.
It's wild to think.
And let me just show you this. Look what's behind us here. Look at the size of those trees. I mean, that's like 250 years old, or it's just insane. So, very cool. And so I got a 53-4, my first hole. And I thought, hey, that might be a bullet. And I dug a deep plug about 7 inches, and it said it was still further down. And I pulled it out, and I think I have an Indian. Check out that.
Look at the color.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Against that dirt like that.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's Indian. I don't think it's anything else.
Flat button.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
1 cent. Clean as day.
Oh man.
Oh,
the dirt likes to.
I don't even need to clean this one. Wow, look at that. 1893.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Look at that.
Like Wizard of Oz green, man.
Think about it. I didn't even have to clean this one. It's pretty sandy soil.
Wow.
Now, we were told that they made the bricks to build the mansion in this barn. And the dirt is a very odd gray color.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking it has to do with something when they were mixing the bricks and the mortar and everything to turn it this color. And I just dropped my Indian all the way down there. Okay, there
And
it
you're
is.
talking 60 some odd years before that Indian head came out.
Yeah, we're talking 1820s, 30s. But there you go. That is a beautiful coin. And that was really deep. That was like 10, 11 inches. So I'm thrilled with that. Not bad for a first hole behind the barn. Well, as you can see, Chris is very, very drawn by his find here.
I just needed a stretch.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get the perfect look at it or something.
It plopped out just like that. It was
Welcome
kind
to
of
yoga detecting. Oh my gosh.
Look at that thing.
He said it, I think it's silver colored and a heart.
It looks like a heart, don't it?
What in the world have you found? Get out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's silver. Oh. Gee.
Oh my gosh. Is it a martingale?
No, I don't know. No, it's a Bretto rosette. That is a Bretto, silver Bretto rosette.
It's not silver though. It's really, really good silver plate. I can see.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
No wonder. Yeah, I thought it was ringing up low.
Oh my.
Holy cow, is that pretty?
I've never seen one like that before. That's beautiful.
Look at the flower.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I've just been finding an old rusty horseshoe.
I got further up the pony.
Yeah.
Holy cow, man. That, I don't know.
It's hard to even get a good shot of this here. Hold on.
That's got to be old.
Oh, it's way old.
Oh.
Good Lord, look at that. Look at that. Man, that is absolutely outstanding.
The etching of the flower is mind-blowing.
Oh yeah, it's all hand done. It's beautiful. It's at least 100 years, I mean well over 100 years old, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I hope it's coming through for you guys. The lighting is difficult with this piece.
Wow.
Way too shiny.
Oh, that is amazing.
That is absolutely stunning. Well, congrats on that one, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Ooh, that's sweet.
I don't feel the pain in my knee as much anymore.
I know, all of a sudden all the aches and cramps just went away.
I don't know, but...
That's what metal detecting yoga do for you, man. Well, Chris and I really both had a blast out there, and we found some really great things. And I tell you, I can't wait to get back out there next week. Now, don't go anywhere just yet. Of course, I'm ending the episode with some incredible historical images, but most of all, there's a link to a very special episode at the end of this one. And it's an episode that was the most viewed Finding America episode ever. It was an insane episode that featured another insane hole. And it was filled with amazing and beautiful things. I figure, what the heck, one crazy hole deserves another. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching that one, and I hope you enjoyed watching this one. And remember, it's history that makes a find a treasure. And I can't wait to see you back here next week on Finding America.